Pastor strikes out, yabba dabba dispute, and magnetic weight loss on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Jokes! Welcome, everybody, to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who has written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leone.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
And my name is Aaron Kraft.
Aaron Kraft, our resident judge. How is everyone today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little low.
I'm really hangry today. I am really, it's like I've been really angry since breakfast.
Now, how could you be hangry when you eat? And...
Because she's hangry for 2.
No, I'm not hangry
That's
for
what it
2.
is. You're hangry for 2.
Jeremy put it out on social media.
I am not pregnant, listeners. Don't listen to these guys. But Bob is also trying to body shame me and say that I shouldn't be eating anymore.
Body shame.
An interesting spin.
I just want a little snack in between recordings. Is that such a crime?
Me
A
too.
3-course snack.
And then we sit
Bob
here
is
going,
trying to
all right,
appropriate the
ready?
hashtag me too. Oh, what is this? Women hated day?
What is
Hey,
this?
I noticed Aaron Kraft said he's low right now.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
No,
Carly, shut up. Aaron has something.
Yeah, let the
enough
whiter
about
man
Carlin.
talk.
So I basically had a faux pas on social media.
Oh, I love these.
Yeah, and it's sort of been
A soch pa.
sticking with me. Yeah, my Facebook feed is basically a series of social faux pas. Just ask anybody that follows me. But
Got a
I
lot
have
of faux pas on this show too, by the way.
exactly.
So tell
seem
us spill the tea, Aaron.
I collect them apparently. So here, I'm going to share a picture of what a friend of mine posted. And for a little context, he's a Hawaiian American living in Japan.
Okay. So
Okay.
far, nothing out of the ordinary.
So for our listeners, what do you see here?
Okay, there is.
You're asking
a
the
post.
listeners?
There's a post by a friend, and there's a little smiley face that says "feeling amused." So this is clearly on Facebook.
Right.
And then his caption says, "Sounds like the title of a porno," with a haha crying face,
Right.
and it's a picture of what is that? A vacuum?
don't-
Some sort of container.
The container looks like almost like a rice cooker or something.
Uh-huh.
It's called a peacock, and it's
No.
also
No.
What are
at the
you
bottom.
reading?
Crazy
At the
peacock.
very bottom, it says peacock. Which
Oh,
is
okay. At the
Oh,
bottom.
right
Yeah. Okay.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in the center of the actual device, it says it's called the double cock keeper.
Mhm.
Keeps
Right.
hot and cold.
So he posts this picture and he says, "Sounds like the title of a porno," right? So for
Yes.
me, the social cues have been given. It's open season. You can pretty much say whatever you want,
To talk about his mom.
and that's where this went. Yes, exactly. So I reply, "Oh, your mom's visiting. How delightful."
What'd you say, Mum? That was my question.
Just to have fun. I don't know. Because he's in Japan, she's in Hawaii, so I don't know anymore actually where she is, because I went back a few hours later thinking I'm going to see how many likes that comment got, because I was laughing, and he deleted the comment.
No.
Oh,
He deleted it, yeah.
too racy for him.
So you made a comment on his page saying, "What the fuck," right?
So I back channel messaged him, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have posted that comment." And he's like, "Well, it was kind of inappropriate."
Well,
Huh.
I mean, it's not for us, not that big a deal, but for normal people, it may be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The people who love their mothers.
Well, so
Plus,
now I'm
like-
some
people are friends with their moms on Facebook and stuff, and they get like, oh, why did you let so and so say such and such about me?
Yeah. Right
That
after,
could've been it.
right after your funny post about the double cock keeper sounding like a porno.
Right. So I don't know if something happened to his mom, like if she passed away already.
She kept double cocks.
Can you say mom, please?
He thinks what I said is inappropriate, but he basically set it up for this kind of commentary, right? But he felt hurt.
he
by
was-
it.
Well, you have to go
He
to
was
the mom.
basically he was asking for it, is what Aaron was saying.
Look at what he posted.
Yeah.
Look at the way he posted.
Look at the way he posted. Yeah.
You're not confused as to why he like might have been upset or worried or what have you, right?
Well, I spent about 5 minutes deliberating internally if I should post this comment, knowing it could be a bit racy. But for context, I've been friends with him since like 2008, and I've had to delete some of his comments before because he would be just as bad.
No,
so it's
what
not
did
like
you delete?
oh,
For reference, what did you delete?
about 10 years ago, he wrote something that was an overtly sexual comment on my page, and I was like, dude, my grandma's on here. So I, and then I laughed at it, liked it, but then I deleted it. So he knows that I at least got a good laugh out of what he said. I didn't
Would
even
that
get that.
Would
I
that
didn't
have
get
changed things if it went the other way? He gave
He's
you a
like,
like and then deleted.
Respect, bro.
Yes. That would have been perfectly fine. But now I worry that I offended a friend.
Well, you offended his mother.
If she's alive.
That's for sure.
That's who you went after. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's okay to make a mom joke on Facebook.
Sure.
I think it's okay. I don't think your comment should have gotten deleted. I think that guy overreacted.
Thank you.
Again,
You're the victim here, Aaron.
You're talking to us. Remember that. So,
Aaron, you're the real victim.
And remember, Carly's perspective is good because she's a mom to be.
yeah.
No,
And
I
she
am the
loves
victim.
cocks.
Keeps them hot and cold.
She'll keep them either way.
All right. Well, thanks. I wanted to get a second opinion on what occurred to find out just how in the wrong I truly was.
No,
Now, if you want to talk,
that,
go ahead, Carly.
well, I just think that Aaron has the utmost integrity, and that
That's true.
I
and
will
that
absolutely disagree with that.
if
but-
someone was offended by something Aaron says, they must have misunderstood. Well, maybe we should get into round one.
That's also a perfect time for a new feature.
Round one?
Since we have a feature for Aaron. This feature is not titled, but this is a joke out of context for a story that we didn't use. So I wrote jokes for stories that we ended up ditching. So here's one of them. I'll give you one per round.
Okay.
It's just some last minute way of you having to do less work.
I did more work.
He wrote jokes.
Yeah, I did more work.
He wrote the joke.
You sucker.
All right,
you
so
gonna- wait, are you gonna
joke
tell
on the-
us
I'm
the
not gonna.
story?
The story is not gonna be told.
Okay.
This is just the joke out of context.
Okay.
I shouldn't need to say this, but if you want to eat authentic Black American cuisine, don't go to a Swedish furniture store. Hell, based on the book dressers I've owned, you probably shouldn't even go there for furniture. That is joke number one of the out of context joke feature yet to be named.
I wonder if any of our listeners will be able to find the story that you're making
There you
jokes
go.
about.
Find
Yeah.
the story. What's the story?
Mm.
This is called.
Can I play with you, or do you want to keep that to yourself?
If you got something.
All right, my also out of context joke. This isn't the first instance of this store being problematic. Hasn't anyone noticed the cartoon in the assembly instructions is always a white male?
All right, so there you have it. 2 clues as to what the story may be, listeners and viewers.
This might be a good, and we don't have to put this in this episode, but this might be a fun bit for us to do on our Patreon, where someone finds a story on the internet and they write jokes, and the rest of us have to find the story that's making jokes.
That sounds fun.
That is funny.
That does sound fun.
So
Treasure hunt.
that's a little taste.
Okay, let's get into
Oh, no,
our
we're already doing
official round one story. Former Major League Baseball star Ben Zobrist claims his wife was having an affair with their pastor. Bum, bum, bum.
By the
40
name
year-
of Bump Bump Bump.
Can't put
40
anything
year-
past him.
Offensive. Fucking offensive.
40-year-old former World Series MVP Ben Zobrist filed a lawsuit in a Tennessee circuit court in May, where he accused his pastor, Brian Yon. And by the way, this guy spells his name Bryon, so it's like Brian. It's a very weird way to spell Brian. Brian Yon, of having an affair with his wife and defrauding his charity called Patriot Forward. Zobrist is seeking $6 million in damages from Yon. Ben Zobrist paused his 2019 season with the Cubs for about 4 months as he and 36-year-old Juliana Zobrist, a contemporary Christian singer, addressed their marital problems. Pastor Yon became Ben's pastor in 2015 and quickly became involved in Zobrist's charity organization. Initially, Yon was being paid hourly, but then proposed a yearly salary of $36,000, according to the lawsuit. It states that he allegedly used the position to get close to Juliana Zobrist as they worked on the charity's social media presence. The lawsuit stated Yon and Zobrist's sexual relationship began in 2019 and lasted for about a year, during which the pair used burner cell phones to communicate. Yon's wife first discovered Yon and Zobrist's communication on one of the phones. That is not a correct sentence. Yon first discovered his wife and Zobrist's communications. What?
It didn't happen.
Anyway, it was discovered. The baseball player found out the wife was cheating, finding his phone, and Zobrist is suing for compensatory and punitive damages in response to missing a part of his 2019 baseball season.
All right. Rick, you wanted to go first?
I do. Wait a second. My pastor said there were angels in the outfield that will help me play better, but he said they'd only be there Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m.
Would have been better without the food in your mouth, but I liked it.
It's not food.
What is it?
It's I can't believe it's not food.
Oh, yeah.
I can believe that.
Zobrist is hoping to recoup his lost salary, bankrupt the man's company, and win custody of the kids in what's known as the rare unassisted triple play.
There sure is a lot of kneeling going on there sure is a lot of kneeling going on for a non-Catholic church, and definitely way more bending over the pew.
God forgave you for stealing home. Forgive me for stealing yours.
On a similar vein, the wife claims she and the pastor only got to third base, but court evidence shows they clearly stole home.
Damn. When God closes a door, it's to give his boy time to escape out the window.
A rare case of a pastor stealing a home and a baseball player looking to express his repressed sexuality in the wrong way. In this case, litigation. Pretend I didn't do that one and just focus on the stealing home one.
Okay. Done. The judge has issued Mrs. Zobrist a walk because between Mr. Zobrist and the pastor, she has 4 balls.
Here we go. I don't quite know what to say about this situation. I can't decide between baseball puns and religious puns. Did the pastor steal home, or did the wife have a come to Jesus moment? I know for sure that Ben had a revelation when he found out she was handling the pastor's foul balls.
Why are your balls so foul?
Motherfucking.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Her
Stinky.
fault. She
likes it that way.
Stink balls up.
She makes him dump his balls in hot garbage before they fuck.
Well,
You know so much about the situation.
he keeps
I know.
he dips them in resin, just to
No,
able
you're not
to
allowed to
control
do
them.
that. They're not allowed to do that anymore.
Baseball.
So the judge says,
Is that it for the jokes in round one?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Exciting
everything.
finish. Aaron Kraft, resident judge. Do we have any points to award in this round?
Yeah, I'm gonna start a new trend on this episode. I'm gonna give points per funny joke.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so Jeremy had 2 funny jokes: the triple play, unassisted triple play as the first joke, and the last joke, 4 balls, so he got a walk. That was funny. So 2 points there. Rick
Sweet.
got 8 points. The second joke for something about forgive for stealing home. That's what I wrote in my notes.
Yeah.
I don't remember
got it.
how it went, but yeah, okay. And then Bob gets 0 points. No, I'm just kidding. He gets 1 point for close the door with time. Oh yeah. God closes the door to give his homie time to escape.
Aaron, can I ask why you don't just say if Jeremy had the most, the highest amount of funny jokes, that you don't just give him a point for round 1? This feels like participation trophies for Ricky and Bob.
I agree. No one else should have gotten points.
Point taken. I'm trying to do something different.
Point taken
Carlos.
from Jeremy.
He's trying to make it seem less like he's favoring Jeremy by giving you and Ricky participation points.
4 balls and a walk. That was clever. That was good.
It just means everyone had an opportunity to get up to 3 points that round. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Just trying something new. It doesn't matter what I do. I get hate.
Here we go again.
Carly stirring up the haterade.
No,
I
I
do
think
not
that
hate
you're
you.
always the victim.
And it doesn't matter what we do, Aaron's going to be a little baby.
I am the whitest, cisest gendered male in the room, so I am a
Not
victim.
cis-
You're
Bro,
not the
I'm way
cis-
sissier than you are. I'm way sissier than you.
I
you-
agree. I always refer to Ricky as my sister.
You say I'm way
Let's call me
sissier than you.
Mr. Sister.
Spelled
the time has come.
Cisteo.
And I call Ricky inconsiderate cast member of a podcast.
Yeah,
puts the
Ricky gets
sis in-
to eat. Can't I eat?
No.
You
You get
better.
Not
Male
eating.
privilege.
I'm
Not eating.
hungry. What are you doing with that thing that you're shoving in your mouth and chewing up then?
He's a double
It's
cock
cud.
keeper.
He's not swallowing it.
I'm scratching the bottom of my lip. It looks like I'm eating.
Who?
Okay.
Round 2.
Yabba dabba, dispute solved. Fred Flintstone's house can stay. I do it.
Yeah.
Fred
You did do
Flintstone.
it.
Fred Flintstone fought the law, and he won. I'm sorry, you guys. The owner of a prehistoric-looking house in posh San Francisco suburb has settled a lawsuit with the town of Hillsborough. In a yabba dabba dispute about property rights, retired publishing mogul Florence Fang defended her colorful, bulbous-shaped home. The house is straight out of a Flintstones cartoon featuring Stone Age sculptures inspired by the 1960s cartoon, along with aliens and other oddities. The town, however, called the towering dinosaurs and life-size sculptures a highly visible eyesore and sued Fang, alleging she violated local codes when she put dinosaur sculptures in the backyard and made other landscaping changes that caused local officials to declare it a public nuisance. An attorney for the town previously said residents are required to get a permit before installing such sculptures, regardless of theme. Mark Hudak, an attorney for Hillsborough, previously said the town prides itself on its rural, woodsy feel, and rules are in place so neighbors don't have to look at your version of what you would like to have, and you don't have to look at theirs. According to records, the settlements stipulates that the town will review and approve a survey of the landscaping improvements. In turn, Fang will apply for building permits. The town will also pay Fang $125,000 so she'll drop her countersuit. No news on Barney Rubble's role in the matter.
All
Let's
right.
see.
Jeremy?
Here we go. Plus, the view of the San Francisco hills is totally obstructed by the two Brontosaurus garage.
I like it. With the settlement, Florence wanted to buy the nearby Jetson's house, but reconsidered when she found out the previous owner died in it when he couldn't get off that crazy thing.
Ruh-roh.
If I get evicted, I'll be out in the street sucking dick for Bronto burgers. But hey, it's a living.
Slowly becoming Rick's catchphrase.
Yeah. Not to mention the nightly domestic violence calls police respond to when Fred screams and screams outside because Wilma locked him out again.
This is a quiet episode. Quiet.
Episode. We are recording in a library, just so everybody, all the listeners know.
Only the laughter parts.
And we switch back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
The house is cool, but the car fucking sucks.
This house is under attack, but Bill Gates's Jetson house goes unchallenged. He lives in a futuristic house.
Getting quieter.
Wow, San Francisco area. I thought you were pretty progressive. But if you feel good about displacing an indigenous family that's lived there for 10,000 years, go ahead.
Florence has had issues with the neighbors ever since someone stole her cereal.
I don't get that one.
Fruity Pebs.
Fruity Pebs.
Which is short for Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebs, Aaron.
Now the only house on the market in this neighborhood is that haunted mansion, and I'm not going to over there. I'm not going to bid $1 over asking price. Well, maybe for a Scooby snack.
All right. I think that's it for the jokes in round 2. Aaron Kraft, resident judge.
You still with us?
What do you think?
I like Jeremy's Brontosaurus garage joke, and I got a good reaction.
That was good.
And then nobody laughed at any of Rick's jokes.
I don't know that anybody really laughed at all.
Any of the jokes. Yeah, you may not want to gauge it by
how do you feel about him, Aaron?
And again, we must reiterate, Aaron, what do you think of the jokes? Like, what is your judgment?
That was my polite way of saying I can't really do much for Rick on this round. The sucking dick for Pronto Burger was close to funny.
A little too close to home.
Did he know to go?
But I've seen the movie. What was that movie? Half Baked. Like you know, that's the joke from there, right? So, anyways, Bob couldn't get off that crazy thing. First joke, and this car fucking sucks. Second joke were really funny. So Bob gets 2 points this round. Rick 0. Jeremy 1.
Okay, so what are the standings after round 2?
We're tied at 3.
Rick has 1. Yeah.
All right. Now, for the next installment of What's the Story, featuring Jeremiah Martinez and Bob Timmons. You want to go first, Jeremy?
Sure. They're also apologizing for offering the Flurga coffee table in white, gray, and blackface.
Now, Aaron doesn't know the story at all.
I don't even know the story. It's funny.
Aaron, can you try to look up whatever story you might think this would be?
Well, first, just take a guess at what it might be.
It's obviously IKEA something.
Okay. So, here we go.
Food, racism.
You're in the ballpark. So, the manager said, I truly apologize that the menu came off subjective. That apology was crafted using only an Allen wrench, and 5 screws were left over afterwards.
These are great. I'm sad we didn't do the story.
I think I found the story.
Okay, save that.
Right, well,
save
it till after our last jokes. So
okay.
Okay, are we ready for round 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Magnetic weight loss device prevents mouth from opening more than 0.2 centimeters. Sparks outcry. I feel like Ricky and I need this for when we record. So we don't be tempted to eat our chips.
I'm for it.
We'll be able to talk either.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
Bob
definitely
is
for
for it. Bob is for it. Let me see if I could do this story without opening my mouth.
2 centimeters. You get 2 centimeters.
Okay. A new weight loss device that uses magnets to stop
She's doing it, folks.
a person's jaw from opening wide enough to eat solid foods has been developed to help fight the global obesity epidemic. Oh, that's
And you look
really
cool,
hard.
like Carly.
Really hard to do. The tool uses magnetic devices with unique custom manufactured locking bolts that can be fitted to the upper and lower back teeth. Dubbed the Dental Slim diet control device, the device allows the wearer to open their mouths just 1/5 of a centimeter or 2 millimeters, while still allowing users to breathe normally. Of the 7 women who took part in trial studies, they lost a mean amount of 14 pounds or 6.36 kilograms, which was roughly 5.1% of their body weight. The participants said they were satisfied with the results and motivated to lose additional weight. But the tool was criticized online by some who likened it to a medieval torture device. A world first and world last. I sincerely hope this torture device, and this is a torture device, and you should be embarrassed to promote it, let alone associated with it, said one user. In response to the backlash, however, the university that created the product tweeted, to clarify, the intention of the device is not intended as a quick or long-term weight loss tool. Rather, it's aimed to assist people who need to undergo surgery, who cannot have the surgery until after they lose some weight.
All right. Am I going first?
Yep, you're up.
Okay. They thought of everything. The device also comes with a special smart lock for your blender that keeps you from liquefying fried chicken.
This product sucked. Now when I could do my hobby of kissing videotapes at the Goodwill, they'd kick me out.
What?
Kissing videotapes.
I kiss the videotapes.
and then it
Goodwill.
erases them.
And erases them.
So stupid. I had to do way too much work on your joke.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
You notice that Aaron didn't say I don't get it? He didn't.
He got it.
I'm on
That one,
mute.
he got, that one I know for sure. Jeremy, yeah.
You know what's the staple of the magnetic weight loss diet? Staples.
My method, I hire someone to call me a fat pig while pelting me with junk food. That's how I climax. Wait, what were you talking about?
This is so stupid. Butter is way less than 2 centimeters.
That's so true.
Push it around in your mouth.
You can smoosh it in.
Yeah. You know, some
An entire stick of
Just the
butter.
stick.
Smoosh it against your face.
I'm on a diet.
Oh, this is that good butter.
It's like-
Salted.
yeah. Some people fall for these diet gimmicks every time, almost like there's some kind of unseen force drawing them together.
Stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the magnets. Yeah, okay.
For those looking to gain mass, I introduce to you the plug butt. Don't let all that food go to waste. Keep it in there. Get swole by plugging your hole.
Wow.
That's brilliant for wrestlers who need to make weight.
Sure. And certainly not have any accidents during competition.
You get pushed down on someone's belly like the Pillsbury Doughboy and it just explodes out.
Well, that's why you gotta keep your finger on the opponent's plug. You know, just, it's a move.
Why don't you keep it on your own plug?
That's what he's for.
How could I keep it on my own plug when he's got his finger on my plug?
It's called sportsmanship.
I would love to see a wrestling match where both players have to keep their fingers at the other one's butthole.
Fucking creep.
I would love to see that.
Who wouldn't?
I installed magnets into my penis to prevent me from cheating on my wife. Now she thinks I tried to fuck the fridge. Honey, please let me down.
Because you erased the videotapes?
Yeah, the magnets erased them.
My magnet penis got stuck to the fridge, so my wife thought I was going to fuck the refrigerator.
Mm.
And now
Was
it's
it a-
stuck on here.
Was it a
Stuck
smart
on where?
fridge?
On the refrigerator.
Is it a smart fridge?
I mean, it's smart.
Does that
enough.
matter?
It's dumb enough to let me fuck it.
I prefer dumb fridges.
That's-
Easier.
Ricky talks about fridges the way he talks about women he's pursuing. She's
He's like, I got
smart enough.
99 problems, but a fridge ain't one.
Was
Most
that your
people
third? Okay.
No.
You
Most
put
people
your
had no.
soda in there because that's what a fridge is good for.
We are not improving the situation. Jeremy, go.
Most people had no negative effects from the magnet diet. Only those poor bastards whose partners had braces.
Oh no, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, that's a point.
Ending on a good point.
Good point, Jeremy.
So that'll do it for the jokes in round 3.
Yeah.
Aaron Kraft, do we have a winner of this episode?
I'll have to count up the scores, but let's see what we have here. So Jeremy's unseen force joke, I didn't get it, but when I did, it was funny. So I'm giving him a point for that. It took me a second. And then Rick, the kissing the videotapes. What do you guys think? I kind of liked it. I kind of thought that was funny.
I had to complete the joke for everybody.
You did.
I am neutral. I'm neutral on the joke.
But I sort of had to mentally complete Jeremy's joke way after he finished it, so I think that's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
And then his butter is way less than 2 centimeters. That joke, that probably got the biggest reaction out of all
That's
of
a
them.
good
So I'm gonna give 2 points to Rick for this round, and then Bob, what do we have for you? Oh yeah, you're climaxing by being pelted with
Really
junk food
focusing on that one.
while being called a fat pig. That was it was funny. And then gets swole plugged a hole. That was pretty funny too. So I'm gonna give you 2 points, and now I got to add everything up.
Calculating.
gets-
Calculating.
5 points. Rick gets 3, and Jeremy gets 4. So Bob, you are the winner.
Yay, Bob.
Very climactic finish on that one. It's like you were calling me a fat pig.
Good job, you fat pig.
No, your mom's a fat pig.
She's actually like the thinnest person I've ever seen. Like
You got your mom's fat
unhealthily.
pigginess.
Well,
Tell
I'm
her-
sure my friend on Facebook, I'm sure his mom wasn't taking double cocks either. You know, it's okay.
Not with
like-
that plug butt.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for your congratulations.
Your jokes. Your jokes for the missing story.
What do you think I'm getting to?
I'm
We don't
so
know.
excited.
So, the final installment in the What's the Story joke off.
What's
Fair
the
enough.
story?
Couple of
Jerk off?
joke offs here.
All right. So, I'll go first on this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, after months of careful preparation and deliberation, the menu for Black History Month 2022 will feature Swedish meatballs.
It really is a whole new kind of offensiveness when you not only encounter racism, but you have to assemble it yourself.
That's funny.
So, with that, Aaron loves it. Aaron,
Name that
did
story.
Did you find the story?
I think so.
Okay.
IKEA manager apologizes for Juneteenth menu featuring fried chicken and watermelon.
Yes.
That's it.
Bingo.
Wow. That's kind of a
Aaron,
fun
you get
thing.
1 point.
We need to do. Oh, Fitz, he just scratched me. Sorry. We need to do that on our Patreon. More things like that. We can all take turns doing it.
That's
to write
pretty
jokes.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. So congratulations to Bob Timmons for winning the episode. Congratulations for Aaron Kraft getting the story correct.
Yes.
Carly Kastner,
I thought you were
you
going to
have a
say
chance
for
for
getting
points.
the judgment right.
Finally. I mean, at this point, I've just resigned myself to letting Jeremy have all the wins here. Carly Kastner, do you have any burning questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back to that Flintstones story about the Flintstone house. If you had to live in a house that was themed towards a TV show, what house do you think you would want to live in? Kind of a hard question. I gotta think about my answer too.
Well, I wouldn't want a place that's creepy and kooky and altogether spooky.
You'd
Can you
wanna
think
live
of a
in the
show
Addams
though
Family?
that fits that?
Let me think.
Yeah, I know. The house in Married with Children.
You'd want to live there?
You want to live
Because
in the house, or you want to live in a Married with Children themed house?
okay.
What's the question?
You tell me.
You can't have one without the other.
I say that because apparently I was able to afford that place on a shoeman's salary.
Schumann.
Schumann.
So that doesn't exist anymore. I don't know how you can get a house that cheap. So
Good point.
Well, it was a different time.
That's a
Well,
good
Al
point about
Bundy
our economy.
also sold heavy narcotics.
oh yeah, right.
I mean, if I have to pick a house, I'll just pick the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air house. I'll just live in a mansion.
No,
Sure.
it's not that you pick a house that's on TV, is that you pick your house
The
has
what?
to be themed towards
The
a
whole
show.
theme? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just a themed
Well,
house.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to go live in a house that didn't have amenities like no phone, no lights, no motor cars.
Jesus Christ.
There's not a single luxury there. If it's like Robinson Crusoe, that's primitive as can be.
I think the Flintstones are actually more primitive, but
they're modern Stone Age.
I want to live in a house
All right. And then
themed
next.
with. I mean, it's my dream. Instead of just doing the show in the park.
That cardboard box on the corner.
I could see Jeremy
That's-
living in the Blues Clues house. Blues Clues themed house.
This is already in front
That's
of
who
a
he
green
looks
screen.
like. Oh my
Or
god.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
and I can't find anything unless the dog helps me, gives me clues to where the fuck it is.
Oh,
I don't see
maybe-
Pee Wee's Playhouse, but I can see him in that porno theater that Pee Wee got caught in. I think he probably fit.
That's the real playhouse.
I would want a house themed towards Hell's Kitchen, because then I just get a bunch of food.
But
And
it's
then
hell.
a man yelling at you.
Oh, okay, then Master Chef.
Yeah, but then there's a bunch of untrained fucks like putting slop on a plate.
Okay, then professional cooking show.
Ooh, that one's my favorite.
Emerald
Welcome to
Lagasse.
Professional Cooking Show. I am Blood. Today we make hard-boiled egg.
But the professional way.
All right. That'll do it for Carly's burning questions. Thank you. Thank you to viewers and listeners. We appreciate it very much. If you enjoy the show, maybe you want to support us, you can do that by going to Patreon. For just $3 a month, you get full video episodes, bonus content, like we were discussing earlier, and access to classic episodes. Only the most recent 25 episodes are available to listen for free. So if you want more than that, you got to pay up.
Please check out our newest bonus feature on Patreon, only $3 a month, where we teach Carly pop culture, shit she should know but doesn't, and just kind of explore systemic racism.
Yeah, and this will probably become a recurring series.
Recurring bit.
There are multiple cultural blind spots and many instances of racism, so we are going to have a lot to work with. So,
And if that doesn't pique your interest and deserve $3, what does? In this episode, in this first installment of Carly Learns Pop Culture, she's introduced to BTS, a hugely successful band that she has no idea
Jimin.
what or how many there are.
Yeah, so look forward to that. But we also just appreciate you listening for free anywhere that you listen to podcasts, and anywhere you do that. If you wouldn't mind, please give us some feedback, ratings, reviews, comments, suggestions for stories. All that stuff really does help us out, so please do that. Aaron Kraft, resident judge. He's also our producer in our house band. You can find his music over on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I'm tired of these SoundCloud plugs. I don't put any new content up. I don't think it's
Okay,
it's
well
doing
there you have it.
You're
So
gonna have just because you don't have new songs doesn't mean you won't have new listeners.
Oh, okay, fine. Check me out on Captain Love Kraft SoundCloud page, CAPT period, LOVEKRAFT. Actually, I will have a new song coming out really shortly.
See,
what the fuck? So there you go.
It's a long story because I'm gonna.
Don't check it out because
Yeah.
there's nothing new except for the new thing coming out soon. So
Maybe we just cut all this. Just check out my. I don't care.
we're back again. Okay. So that'll do it for this episode, unless anyone has something to mention.
Yeah, listeners, this summer is going to be the summer of the hot guest summer. So make sure to reach out and tell us who your favorite guests are, and we'll try to get them scheduled for hot guest summer. We're going to be doing a lot of crazy and insane fun things with our guests this summer. So
you want to tease who's coming on next week?
Oh, maybe we have a little person known as Paul Goebel coming on, and
The little person.
a little person. He's tall for a little person.
We have a little person on, and we ask inappropriate questions. But yeah.
Check it out. Hot guest summer.
Sweet. Well, with that, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Ricardo Leone.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
And I'm Aaron Kraft.
This has been another episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes.
Ciao!
Hot guest summer.